with another video. In today's video, let's discuss about what Scrum events are. So Scrum events enables regularity in a sprint, and also it eliminates the need for additional meetings which are not defined in Scrum. So what are the meetings which are defined in the Scrum? Let's move to next slide and discover. So what are the types of Scrum events? These are the 5 types of Scrum events, which is sprint, sprint planning, daily Scrum, sprint review, and sprint retrospective. Now let's discuss in detail what a sprint is. You must have heard this term a lot of times because mostly in our IT projects, the projects are mainly working in agile methodology. Some are still in waterfall, but agile, sprint, Scrum, you must be using these words a lot, and somewhere you must be curious to understand what a sprint is. So let's talk about what a sprint exactly is. So sprint, the duration of the sprint is usually a month or less, like it can be 4 weeks or it can be lesser than that, maybe 1 week or 2 weeks. And also a new sprint starts immediately as your previous sprint ends. So let's say your project decided to be of, to have each sprint for a month. So immediately next sprint will start when your previous sprint will end. Also, whatever work you are going to do in a sprint is usually done to achieve your sprint goal. Moving ahead, during sprint, what other changes are taken care of? So there is a sprint goal that within this 4 weeks we have to achieve this thing. So there should be no changes made which can alter your sprint goal. The quality should remain same, and during your entire sprint the product backlog can get refined. Let's say somebody in the team got absent, so there are chances that his work was assigned to other team member maybe, or it will be moved back to the product backlog. That's just one example of how your product backlog can be refined. So sprint backlog is just specific to your sprint, like that 4 week duration, that in these 4 weeks you have to do all this work. But product backlog is something which we will see as a whole. It will be, I would say, the sprint backlog is a subset of product backlog. Product backlog is worked on the whole, that's our ultimate goal. So some parts of product backlog are included in the sprint backlog. Now let's move ahead. So we should also know that if at all a sprint goal becomes obsolete, then a sprint can be cancelled by product owner. This situation in real life, from my experience, I will say that you will face that situation very rarely, but this can happen sometimes. Let's say some budgeting issue happened from top management, and they have decided to cancel the entire product. So then this can happen that you are going to cancel the sprint. But again, remember, the key here is a sprint can only be cancelled by product owner. No other person can, cancel the sprint directly. Person as in no Scrum Master or, anybody else in the Scrum team. Developers are there, analysts are there, QA are there. They cannot cancel the, sprint. It can only be the product owner. I hope you like this video. Follow Learning Bridge for more such videos. Definitely in upcoming videos, we will be covering about the rest of the Scrum events which are there. So follow this space to find more similar content that can help you in your daily office life. Thank you.